Alright, so let's close this one and get back to the plan. So for the guard structure, we also have a bunch of piles here. Let's take a look at them in the AutoCAD file plan. It's not here. Let's go here to see where they are. And alright, let's see where the piles are. They're over here, I think. Yeah. So here we have 2 meters for the depth, and then we have 80 for R. Excuse me, the diameter is 80. Alright, and if we take a look at the plan here, the piling is done on these surfaces in these areas. Alright, let's go back to the Revit file and then go to the north view. Alright, and then let me zoom in here in the plan. And then here I'll right click on this level and then click on go to plan here. Alright, and after I've opened up the plan here, I'll go to the structure tab and then I'll select the columns and then click on load family. And then here I'll select the structural columns folder, and then here select this concrete round column and open it up. Then I'll open up the edit type menu, and alright, instead of doing that, let me go here in the columns families and I'll open up the concrete round columns, and then I'll delete all of these except one, and then I'll rename this last one. I'll name it the 800 mm. Then I'll open it up and then I'll change B to 0.8. Alright, okay here, and then right click on the concrete round column and open up the edit type. So usually here the materials that we have as defaults are on instance. Every time you get in here, try to put it on type. So okay here, and then click on load into project and close. Yes here, click override on this one, and there we go. Now when I edit anything in here, it will apply to all of the different types that we're trying to make. So I selected this material and added it, and then okay. So here I'll select columns and put this on depth, and then from this menu select unconnected and then put in -2 meters for this part. Alright, put in -2. Let's see what the problem is. Let's put in 2 instead for now. Alright, there we go. Then I'll click here, and then let's go to the 3D view to check this out, how it's been applied. Alright, then from the view tab, I'll select the tile views, and now we can see the 2D and the 3D views besides each other. So it's okay for now, the placement of the column, but we'll adjust it when we get to the next parts. Let me bring it here, and then I'll select move. So then I'll grab the center of it and drag it here, then hit SC, and it automatically finds the point of placement. Then I'll copy it, check the multiple box, then click in the center of this and then drag it up here and then hit SC. Then drag it up here again, then another SC. Then we have another column, so drag it here, SC, and then we go up here as well, do the same thing. Then here we turn a corner, we go up here. After that we have this part here, SC click, and then we go in this direction, put one here and then another one here, then here again, and then this one as well. Using this method, you can draw the columns up as quickly as possible. Alright, then we go down here, and then another one, and then another one. Alright, so now let's take a look at the 3D view to see what it looks like. Alright, it's fine for now. So let's go ahead and select all of the columns like this. So some of them need to move up to the higher level. So let me select them, select this one, and after that we have these over here, and then let's see what else we have. All right, that's all. So here for the base level, I'll put it at minus 3400. There we go. And then let's see what else we have. Let me go to the left view up here, and excellent. So I'll close the 2D view, and then I'll save the file up to this point. So up to this point, we've learned how to build the foundation and then design the columns and the beams and the piles and so on. So if you had tried to design the beams and the columns thoroughly and then checked each one and then designed them for one level and then gone to the next, it would have taken you about 1 or 2 whole days, because the number of types that we have here is a lot. Therefore, it can make our work much longer. It's not really more complicated, it's just longer. And that's why we chose a residential design, because you can find about everything in it and you'd have to deal with all of those things. And if you take a look at the file, for about every axis or every column, we have one specific type that needs to be used. And the same goes for the beams. So if you try to work a project like this, you can really get good at designing and just get to grips with it. So now I'll complete the beams and the unilith, and then after that we can get to the rebars and the reinforcements.